It's a brand new year, but we are still right here on your number one Chicano rap website, CalifaRap.net. And let me tell you, this time we are here with Southland's own S.A. Saint. So, Saint, how are you doing?
I'm all right, man. Just right here kicking back, just chilling, on this nice little rainy day over here in Cali.
Yeah, all right, all right. I already saw some pictures on Instagram with all the rain. Man, I always thought, it never rains in Southern California. So, what's going on with that?
Yes, that's what they say. I never raised in Southern Cali, but sometimes you gotta. It rains up out here, Gotta keep the grass greener on the other side.
Yes, that's true. That's true. So, I don't want to be rude, but let's not waste any time talking about the weather, because as far as I know, you released your first solo album last year, called Straight Outta Southland. Let us know why you actually choose the title Straight Outta Southland, which is probably, like following the movie Straight Out of Compton.
Well, man, it was kind of funny because my album was supposed to be called the Southland Affiliate, but we had to switch it up a little bit because I think it made more sense this way. I wasn't trying to copy the movie or nothing, but I just tried to get a little catchy on the CD title. So just try to make it a little catchy. Nothing about copying the movie, just a little bit. Try to get it catchy for the people and stuff like that. But that's how that title came about, just to make it a little catchy, something new.
All right, all right. So let's start talking about the music a little bit more. I mean, let us know what the fans can expect from the album, music-wise.
Well, man, I think this album right here, man, it's a good album. It's killer. Most of these songs right here are just, man, they're banging. They're good. They hit the streets. Everybody so far got good feedback on it. So it's it's doing good right now.
Sounds good, sounds good. So who's actually featured on your album? I'm pretty sure you actually have a feature of your partner Hillside, but who else?
Yeah, yeah. I got a Code 187. I got Kid Frost. Of course, my boy Mr. D. I got Conejo. I got Casper. Of course, I got my boy Hillside on there. I got Ese Bobby. I got Lazy, Malo Mac, and Enemy of Most Wanted. So I got a couple good heavy hitters on there.
And that's good. That's good. So you mentioned, that you are actually having Kid Frost, featured on one of the tracks, and I think the track is actually called the Vario, which is a remake of a track Mr. D put out on one of his albums. Originally, it was called Blackie's Groove. So what made you redo that song? Because on the Mr. D version, there was no rapping.
Yeah, well, we were in the studio one time, and he called me, said, "Hey, you think you can flip this real quick?" And I was like, "Well, let me kind of hear it." So he goes, "Oh, well, just go. It's the same kind of the melody. It's the same song from what was on my album, but it was just talking on there from, I think it was the homie Blackie was just talking on there. So he just took Blackie off his little talking, and we just kind of flipped it, and I just kind of brought it another way. It was like, I don't know, something that I originally do, but it was something new. So we went off and did it that way. So they wanted me to twist that up a little bit. So I just went out there. I gave it a try, and it sounds good. I kind of like it. It's something new for me though.
All right, all right. My favorite track on the album is actually track number three, which is called On the Run. But let us know what is your favorite track on the album and especially why.
Man, I gotta say, one of my, well, I got two of them actually. I like all of them, but if I gotta choose, I would have to go with You Too is On the Run, and I would have to go with Temptation, number six. Actually, Temptation is that's like, that's it, man, that's the real deal Holyfield right there. You know what I'm saying? That's real right there. That's some real stuff. So I gotta I gotta give it up to that one right there.
Temptation is actually a pretty good mention, because I like that song a lot too. It's actually featuring Big Hutch on the hook, who's doing a really, really good job. But let us know more, about the content of the track. What is it about?
It's pretty much it's yeah, I twisted it a different way. It's about you meet this female and they just you tell her, hey, don't catch feelings because it's all bad. I'm just here to fuck around. And then what happens is on the second verse, if you hear the song, it's more like now you know the other person caught feelings, so now you're like, man, instead of her catching feelings, you caught the feelings. So now it's like, fuck, what am I to do? But at the same time, she got a man or a husband, however you're feeling it, whatever she has. And it's like, man, so the moral of the story is, instead of her catching feelings, it's you that caught feelings. So it's a different twist to it. It's not, because a lot of homies that put out, music, it's always about the girl falling for him, or it's always the female. But I had to switch it as, hey, sometimes the homie could slip too, So that's how we do things sometimes, and that's what that track is about.
All right, all right. So, do you already have another album in the work? I mean, what's planned next? Maybe like another collaboration album with Hillside. So let us know what you are working on lately when it comes to new music.
Well, man, I got different things coming. I got another album coming out with Mr. D. I don't know what it's called yet. It's not even in the works yet, but we've talked about it already. Uh, we have Southern Comfort coming out, part two, working on that right now. So it's just different things, and of course you got Mr. D put out an album every year, so that's how that's going, and that's just how we're feeling right now and doing things. But as for my music, man, I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Little features here and there where people hit me up to do, just different stuff that I've been working on.
Okay, I don't know if you remember, but when we did that little video interview, when we were shooting the Forever video, you were talking about having like a complete oldie album, and one of your tracks on the Straight Outta Southland is also called Oldie Tunes. So whatever happened to that project?
Well, that project is still in the making. It's pretty much almost done. It's just going out through a different homie of mine that's gonna put it out. So there's something just for the streets though. Nothing crazy, nothing out of this world. It's just something that my homie's gonna put out for me. So he goes by the name of Sixer. So he's gonna go ahead and slap that out for me. But that's just something just for the streets though, nothing major, just something I want to hit for the streets real quick, just to keep the people loving the music. It's nothing major, nothing like that. It's just a little something for the streets.
All right, all right. Let the fans out there know, how they can hit you up online. I'm sure you have a Facebook and Instagram page going on, so shoot them the links.
Or you can catch me at Southland underscore Saint. Um, you can catch me on my Facebook, Southland Saint, and that's just how you can get a hold of me at right there. Those two places, pretty much.
Once again, let the people out there know why they should pick up S.S. Saint's album Straight Outta Southland.
Well, yeah, man, you should go pick up this album. It's banging. It's hitting hard right now. It's a great album. Has a lot of great features on there. 15 hard tracks. So that's what they're. People want to hear music from the Southland that bangs out and makes people want to go buy it. So that's what we do. We just make nothing but good music.
So before I let you go, is there anything else that you want to say?
I just want to say much love to everybody that's bought my music and that's been following me since day one. All the homies that's been down for me since day one. To all the Southland supporters out there that buy Southland music, and that's just how it goes down, man. Just much love to everybody that supports Chicano rap and keeps it moving. That's why we do what we do to keep it moving.